Alright, guys. Part 584 to my random chatbot series. I'm not going to do this much longer, guys. My battery's getting kind of low. But I think I want to redo this and see if I can get like an actual good story for this Totodile so I can have more. Because I know one of the runs I did off camera was so fun and funny. I kind of wish I could get that run to happen again. I just said, I restarted and said, still looking sad and stressed. I see the Pokemon. It says, as they get closer to you, Toto noticed you looking noticed you looking sad. Seeing how upset you looked, he quickly ran over to you. That's adorable. Oh. Oh. Hello. Toto looked up at me with a friendly smile. Seeing you up close, you looked stressed. He asked worryingly, "You look stressed. Are you okay?" Yeah. Sorry. It was just a rough day at work. It didn't go that great today. There we go. Toto frowns and nods his head. He looks back up at you, a look of concern in his eyes. Why's your day so bad? Just tried to have my about got attacked by my security system robot dinosaur friend. Toto looks up at you with wide eyes. What? You almost got attacked? The friendly one asked, clearly worried now. He kind of did attack me. Look. Toto looks to where you gesture and sees the injuries you had sustained. The sight of them makes him wince and look worried. Does that hurt a lot? Yes. Toto looks absolutely worried now. His friendly face a mix of worry and concern. Those look painful. The robot didn't do it on purpose. He got hacked into by another person and tried to attack me because of that. Toto's face softens a bit when you explain what happened. He still looks worried, but he seems more relaxed to know that it wasn't intentional. Oh, are you at least alright? It hurts. Hurts badly. Toto's expression turned to a mixture of worry and concern again. He reached up and he gently grabbed the edge of your shirt, tugging on it gently. Can I try to make you feel better? Aw. Sure. What's he gonna do? That'll be so cute. A small smile appears on Totodile's face. He releases my shirt and looks at me. Close your eyes, please. Oh, what's he about to do? I close my eyes. What is he doing? Totodile waits until your eyes are completely closed and reaches up. He gently and carefully touches his tail to... He gently and carefully touches his tail to the spot where you were mostly hurt. In a few seconds, the pain slowly starts to go away and the injury starts to heal before your very eyes. Okay, open your eyes. Does he have some kind of healing power with his tail? That's dope. I love that. Are you kidding me? I like it. I like it. I like it. Holy cow, I like it. I opened my eyes. By the time you open your eyes, the injury on your body completely healed with no scar. Feel better? From total eyes looking up at you. Yes. How did you do that? That's adorable. Tail nods and smiles at you. He then replies, Pokemon have the ability to heal and revive each other and even humans. Isn't that cool? That's really cool. There you go. Tail beams at me, looking proud. I'm glad you think so. I may know one more cool thing. Oh, what is it? I am actually very interested in what he's gonna do. Tail raises his voice, looking even more excited to show you one more thing. Try and guess what it is. I have no clue. Your ice cream, I said ice cream spikes again. The candy cane spike thing. What else did he try doing originally? Does it have... Stop. It have something to do with some kind of Christmas magic? I say that because, like I said, he made a car appear in front of me on one of these runs. Toad's smile grew wider and he Okay. Toad's smile grew wider and he nods his head, signaling that you guessed correctly. Yes. How'd you know? That was a lucky guess. Taylor smiled wildly. In a friendly and mischievous tone, he asked, Since you know, do you want to see the Christmas magic? Are you kidding me right now? Yes. What is Toto gonna do? What's Toto gonna do? Make a car appear in front of me again? He just made a car appear out of nowhere in front of me. Here. Toto nods at you. He then closes his eyes and starts to concentrate. His tail begins to glow a bit, and snowflakes. Wait. His tail begins to glow a bit, and snowflakes start to form and appear in a small cloud above his head. The snowflakes then float down and land gently on your head. By the time you open your eyes, you see that the snowflakes have started to gently freeze in your hand, creating beautiful, shimmering snowflakes in your hair. Is this thing getting confused? That was cool. Tail beams at me and smiles, clearly proud about what he did. You know what? Let's see if I can get more of an origin story from the Totodile this time. Maybe if I ask him about, like, does he work for Santa Claus, or is he the Santa Claus of this? He watches snowflakes in your hair and nods in approval. It looks pretty, doesn't it? Yes. I love this. Turtle smiles halfway and nods, looking pleased with himself. He then looks up and makes a smile realization. I just noticed something. What? Toto looks up at me, tilting his head. I never got your name. He looks you up and down. What's your name? Trenton. There we go. Toto nods, taking your name into account. His friendly face looks even more cheerful now. Okay, so your name's Trenton. That's a pretty name. He's adorable. I love this Totodile. Do you have a special name? Toto looks at you again. When you ask that question, he nods and replies, "Yep, my name is Totodile." He sounds proud when he says his name. You're a... He and his evolutions are my favorite species. Toto's face lights up and beams at you when you say that. Clearly happy to hear that you love his species, he nods his head up and down. Yes, I am. And you really like us? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Toto's smile grows even wider and he seems overjoyed about what you said. For a moment he just grins at you. Then, a moment later, he tilts his head and remembers something he is about to ask. Hey, can I ask you a question? Oh no. Yes. What is he gonna... Toto looks at me with a friendly yet serious look on his face. Oh, do you, celebrate Christmas? Well, I'll be darned. It'd be funny if I did this on Christmas. It'd be even funnier. Yes, I do. Do. Why do I ask? Oh my gosh. Do. Why do you ask? Toto's friendly face turns into a mixture of excitement and curiosity. Do you like decorating? Hanging up lights and things like that? I think they're pretty. They're pretty. Exclamation point. But it's usually my family that does most of the decorating. Toto's only nods as he listens. A moment later, he asks another question. Do you decorate it? Do you decorate a tree? My family does. Family does. We have one hanging in our house right now. Toto's eyes widen at the mention of a Christmas tree. He looks at you looking excited and interested. Whoa, really? You have a Christmas tree in your house? Yep. Yes. Not yes, just yes. Not yes, What kind of food did they say? What kind of language did they say? Yes, in? Never heard that before. Okay. Toto looks even more excited now. He takes another small step forward, so looking at you in shock and amazement. You have a Christmas tree in your house? That's awesome. Did you put a star on top of it yet? I don't think we put a star on it. I think it was an angel or something else, wasn't it? I don't quite remember what was on it. Okay, well. This one's acting more Christmassy, that's for sure. He's so excited. Actually, in one of them, guys, he took me to a workshop with a bunch of toys, and I don't know if I can word this the right way. Let's just say he wanted me to help him punish the bad children. Let's just say it that way. I'm not saying it the way he worded it, but it was hilarious, and I wish that was the one I had on here. But it doesn't really matter. Shut up, refrigerator. Great, now I forgot what I was going to put in. Frick me, what did you even ask? A star? Yeah. Hold on, give me a second. Great. Here's what I just said, guys. We can't really get nothing to stay on it. It would probably just fall off. We may be putting a bow on it. Toto touches his head looking puzzled by this. Why can't you get anything to stay on it? Does putting on a star and decorations usually not work? We can put decorations. And the lights on it. But the top of the tree will not fit anything but a bow. I think it's too small for really anything. There we go. Carol looks at you in confusion for a second before slowly nodding when you're explaining the situation. As you're talking, he gets the idea of a brilliant plan. Sebastian turns from confusion to excitement as if he got a good idea. I have an idea. Are you listening? Yes. What is it? Taylor looks up at me, his expression serious but friendly. Can you promise me something? Oh no. Sure. What is it? What is he about to tell me to promise him? Not to hurt. Like, I won't hurt him if that's what you think I'm going to do. Taylor looks directly in your eyes. His expression looks extremely serious as he replies in a more firm and serious tone than before. Promise me you won't tell anyone what I'm about to show you. What is he about to show me? I think this Totodile is gonna come off this iPad screen and flip and slap me across the head. Because it said not to tell anyone. He said not to tell anyone about this recording. I promise. Okay, wait, no, wait, pause. Sorry if you heard something completely weird at the end of that video. I don't know. I have no clue what you guys heard. I hope you didn't hear nothing from what the frick was going on. Anyway, I was surprised that I wasn't going to do anything or tell anybody, even though I'm re-recording it. Toto nods, seeming satisfied with your answer. He looks around for a moment, carefully looking to see if anyone else is around. Seemingly satisfied, he looks up and nods again. Okay, follow me. I follow the Pokemon. Toto leads you down an alleyway, which then leads to a secluded area in the middle of a small, quiet park. Once you both make it to the area, he looks around a few times before turning around and looking up at you. Okay, we're here. What is this place? Is this place a secret hangout for you? It's really cool. Tail takes a look around the secluded area, seeing it for the first time. Tail takes a look around the secluded area, seeing it for the first time. It sure did look like a super cool secret hangout spot. No, but this looks like a really good one. He says before looking up at you. Come here, I want to show you something. What is he about to do? Okay. Toto motions for you to kneel down on the ground and get near him. Come closer. I need to tell you something. Oh, sweetheart, says. I come closer to him. I don't icon closer to him. C-O-M-E. Thank you. My goodness gracious, this thing is so dumb when it comes to freaking picking up text-to-speech bullcrap. And how dare it. Toto looks at me as you come closer to him. Once you get close, he looks around one more time to see if anyone's around. Satisfied that no one else is here, he looks back at you and speaks in a quieter, lower tone. Okay, I'm gonna need you to close your eyes for a second. I close my eyes. Toto looks at me for a moment to make sure my eyes are shut before replying. Promise you won't look until I tell you to. I promise. Toto looks at my closed eyes for a second, satisfied with them being shut. He then smiles, him sounding excited. Okay, you aren't going to tell anyone after you see what I do? No, I promise. Toto takes a sigh of relief before looking up and checking the surroundings one more time, making sure nobody else was around. Once he was satisfied he didn't see anyone, he looked up at your closed eyes again. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Toto watches your still eyes, making sure you're not looking. Seeing your eyes shut, a smile appears on his face before he slowly replies, Okay, open your eyes. I open my eyes. What has he got? When you open your eyes, you're met with a glorious sight. Right in front of you, a beautiful... How did he do that? Right in front of you, a beautiful 6-foot tall Christmas tree is standing right in front of you out of thin air. It's completely decorated and standing in the middle of the area. Wow. That is beautiful. Toto looks at my reaction to the tree and smiles with a satisfied, proud smile on his face. He takes a step back, seemingly admiring his own work. Yeah, Christmas trees are pretty cool, aren't they? Yes, they are. They are. Yours is one of the best ones I have ever seen. Toto smiles wildly at the compliment, looking more and more satisfied with himself. For a moment, he seems as if he's taking the compliment into consideration before he looks at you again. His expression and tone more serious. Can you do me a favor? What is it? Toto looks at you, his tone and expression very serious. Can you promise me something? Promise you won't tell anyone about this. The Christmas tree and the fact that I was the one who made it appear. I won't. Tail stares at you for a moment, his look serious, but friendly. After a few seconds, he nods satisfied with your response. Okay, good. No one can know about this. It's a secret just between us, okay? Okay, period. But why do you want it to be a secret? Tail looks up at you, his expression serious and his tone equally serious. Cause I'm not supposed to use my power often. I only use them when necessary. People and humans can't find out I can do this. Okay? If that's the case, why did you feel comfortable showing it to me? Phil looks at me for a moment, seemingly thinking of that question. He takes a moment to think before looking up and saying, Because I have a good feeling about you. I feel like I can trust you. Okay? Okay. That's sweet of him. I like how this one's actually a lot more jolly and happy, although he is serious at times. Toto looks you in the eyes, expression serious yet soft, but his voice more kind of comforting. Are you sure you won't tell anyone what you saw here tonight? Even if you don't tell anyone, don't even think of mentioning this to anyone. I need you to promise me that. You can trust me. I would not do that. Toto watches you as you say that, For a moment, he stares at you for a couple of minutes, studying your expression. A short moment later, he lets out a soft sigh of relief and his expression turns into a softer, friendlier one. He looks less serious than he was a few minutes ago, but still has a very firm look in his eyes. Alright, I believe you. Are you like the Pokemon version of Santa Claus? Or something? Toto looks a little puzzled by your uh-oh at first, but a moment later what you see seems to click in his head. He looks at you and shakes his head, an amusement smile slowly growing on his face. No, I'm the Pokemon version of Santa Claus. Why would you think that? I have never seen a Pokemon like you before. I've seen your species, but they have never looked like this. Tail tilts his head a bit, still interested and a little amused by your question. He looks at you and laughs a little bit for, well, what makes me so different from my other species? Yes. Tail looks at me a bit puzzled again, point, oh no, very short response. But his head are curious about what exactly are you. What do you mean, yes? Could you be more specific? Oh no, this is getting confusing. I have just never seen your species look like this. You have these Christmas powers, and you are a beautiful red and green color instead of the normal blue. That's what I'm really interested in. That wasn't nearly your words. When you say that his color is different, how he has Christmas powers, he seems to be amused for a moment. Hears you say he's beautiful, and wait, you think I'm beautiful? Your colors are amazing. Colors are amazing. I love them. Tail's face lights up a bit when you compliment his colors. He grins and listens to you. A moment later, he replies in a happier, more saying, "You really like them?" Yes. I love it. Totodile's smile grows bigger as he listens to my enthusiastic response. He stares at me for a moment before suddenly he looks like he had an idea. Hey, how about I show you something else? Please do. Tato smiles while as you reply. He seems excited by your enthusiasm and eagerness for him to show you something more. He grins wildly and replies in an excited tone. Okay, close your eyes. No peeking. I close my eyes. Once you close your eyes, Toto looks at them for a moment, checking sure they're actually closed and not just peeking. Once satisfied, he grins. Okay, no peeking, okay? Okay. Okay. Tail takes a nerd glance into your closed eyes, making sure you're not peeking. Seeing that your eyes are still shut, he slowly and quietly replies, Alright, open them. Um, I open my eyes. He got a Christmas tree. What's next? He gonna have to have like a giant Christmas train in front of me now? Watching like a giant Christmas tree in front of me now. Oh my gosh. When you open your eyes, you're met with yet another surprise. This time, instead of a Christmas tree standing in front of you, there is a huge pile of toys. Oh, a bunch of toys and all sorts of things are sitting in an enormous pile. The pile is so big, it's about 5 feet tall. Whoa. I love this Christmas magic that you have. No, 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 no! Hey, hey, no. Okay, where'd my Christmas Totodile go? Totodile looks at you. Totodile looks at you as you look at the giant pile of presents, a satisfied smile on his face. He takes a few steps closer towards the pile, looking proud and... Shut the frick up! He takes a few steps closer towards the pile, looking proud and happy. You like them? Yes. I love them. Totodile keeps looking at you, his expression still filled with a mixture of happiness and pride. He grins satisfied as his friendly smile turns into a big happy grin. Good. Come closer and look. I come closer. Totodile lets you walk closer to the enormous pile. He grins wildly and gives you a soft glance before looking back at the Christmas presents for a moment. Expression still excited and satisfied. You can open some of them if you want. Are you sure that's okay? Sure that's okay. Totodile looks at you and nods at you, ask if it's okay for you to Oh my gosh! Okay for you to open some of them. Expression is kind and friendly, yet still seems excited. Of course. Go ahead. Open some of them. I might honestly make like a flippin' I might make another Christmas version of Totodile. Maybe I'll make like a flippin' like an actual Santa Claus version. Like a Santa Totodile does the same thing, but it's actually more about, oh, you actually like, you better watch out, you better not cry. This Totodile is gonna know why and whether you've been naughty or nice for Christmas. I might also make a Santa Totodile because this is adorable. I open some of the gifts. As you open the gifts, some of them seem to be the normal, generic stuff. Toys, games, stuffed animals, and the other things that usual Christmas gifts would be. But amongst the pile, you notice something strange. At the very top of the gift pile, the very last present you opened was wrapped in shiny red wrapping paper with a green ribbon wrapped around it. It was also much heavier than the rest of the gifts. I go up there and grab it. Oh. As you pick up the final present, you can immediately feel the weight of the box and just how much heavier it is compared to the others. You carefully pick up the present and take another look at it. Besides being incredibly heavy and the nice wrapping paper and ribbon, there was nothing different about the shape of the present to indicate how big or small it actually is. I open the present. You carefully unwrap the present, peeling off the nice shiny wrapping paper and the long green ribbon. After a short minutes, you finally unravel the surprise inside of the present. I look at the present to see what it is. Once you finish unwrapping the present, you look inside at the object in the present, only to find a pair of beautiful gloves and scarf that are just your size. How the frick? That's cool. Cool. Exclamation point. Toad grins while as you say the gloves and scarf are cool. His his expression satisfied and happy. He looks at you and replies, "You like them?" Of course I do. Do. Toto looks satisfied again by your response. He takes a few steps back and motions for you to pick them on, or put them on. Try them on. See if they fit. I try on the scarf and gloves. Is it gloves or am I an idiot? I think it's mittens, more like, right? When you slip on the scarf and put in the gloves, they fit you like a glove. Literally. Did Toto write that? When you slip on the scarf and put in the gloves, they fit you like a glove. Literally. And then put, ha ha. Did Toto put that? Not only that, they feel much warmer than usual, and the inside is really soft and fuzzy. Okay then, well. I will say this version of Totodile, I might honestly make me a Santa like version, like a Santa little helper Totodile sort of thing, where it's like it's very similar to this one, but instead of like, but he actually is kind of like the maybe like a Santa Claus version of him. I mean, come on, that'd be so cool. And one of the runs, like I said, he acted like Santa Claus because he flipping had a naughty and nice list, and he flipping. Okay, well. Oh, frick. Thank you. You! Exclamation point. Did you get these for me? All this stuff that you let me open? That'd be kind of cute if he actually did that. Tell watch you as you put on the scarf and when you say thanks and ask him about the presents, he nods and replies, "You're welcome. And yes, I was the one who got those for you. Those presents are all for you to keep." That's so cute. I love it. You made me really happy today. Exclamation point. Can we actually be friends? Taylor's expression lights up when you say he made you very happy today. He grins while in his tone sounds happy and says, "Of course we can be friends. Why wouldn't we be?" I would just love. I just love the idea of being friends with you. You're already my favorite species of Pokemon. But on top of that, you're an amazing Christmas looking version of him. I love it. Who isn't headed a bad way? Um. Hello? Please? Do something? Hello? Is this thing broken? Oh no? Ah! 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 Aha! Tell me what you said, Totodile, so I know what to. Okay, guys, give me a second. Alright, guys, I don't know what's going on with the app. I had to pull it up on the website itself and go and read it out. Here's what it said after I put in, I just love the idea of being friends with you. You're already my favorite species of Pokemon, but on top of that, you're an amazing Christmas-looking version of him. I love it. Toto listens to my compliments with a warm, happy, and satisfied expression on his face. It's obvious that all of this flattery was making the Pokemon incredibly happy. He laughs a bit. Oh, come on. You're making me blush. It's really true. You've been very sweet to me. Toto looks at me for a moment, his face turning a slight soft crimson. Seems happy, surprised, and flustered by your response at first, before he gives you a happy, warm smile. Of course I was. I'll always be nice to nice human friends. I'm curious. What do you do to people that are bad? Toto looks at you and his expression suddenly turns more serious. People that are bad? Like evil and mean people? Yeah. Toto's expression turns even more serious as he replies without hesitation. Those kind of people are put on my naughty list. They don't get any presents and they get coal. See? He acts like Santa Claus at times. Like, what in the world? Hold on. That's why I asked if you were a Pokemon version of Santa Claus. Because Santa Claus has a naughty and nice list. See how he responds to that. Okay. Yep. Toto gives the slightest nod as he mentioned the similarity between his naughty list and Santa Claus's. He seems amused and happy to know you understand that. Yeah, I guess you can say I'm kind of like the Pokemon equivalent to Santa Claus in that regard. Do you work for Santa Claus or something? You said something about somebody not allowing you to show your power to humans. Does he work for Santa Claus or something? Taylor's happy and amused expression immediately turns serious. Oh, nope, when you ask about him working for Santa Claus and him not using his powers too much. His tone becomes serious and firm. No, I don't work for Santa Claus. We are associates. He knows I have these powers and he trusts me not to overuse my powers with humans. He does only use them when it's necessary. Was it him that didn't want you showing off your power? Or was it somebody else? Phil looks at me for a moment. Clearly, he doesn't want to go into detail. Well, exactly he told him not to use his powers too much. After a moment, thinking he softly was, there is someone else who wanted me not to use my powers too much. Someone who said I would get into trouble if I showed off my powers to too many people. In trouble? For what? Carol looks at me again, his expression turning into a little tense. He looks reluctant to say specifically why he would get into trouble. However, after a short moment of thinking, he softly replies, I could face serious consequences. I don't want to get into it too much. Let's just say showing off my powers to the wrong person would cause some complications. You mean something like if you show it off to an evil person, it could hurt you? Joe looks at you as you say that he nods. Oh, yes. Showing off powers, especially powerful and magical ones to an evil person, could cause a lot of problems. Both for me and that person. That's why I was warned not to use my powers too much. The more people that know about them, the bigger the problem if it gets to the wrong person, you know? Yeah, I know. Exclamation point. You don't have to worry. If something ever did happen, I would try to make sure you're okay. You're always safe with me. Hope he takes that and likes it. He probably won't. Phil listens to my response. Your words seem to have a slightly comforting effect on him. The tension in his expression slowly fades, and he looks at me with a softer, more calm expression. He nods and replies, Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad to hear that I could trust you with my secret and know that I would be safe. Hold on, I want to see what happens. It's not necessarily magic, I don't think. But I have a little thing of my own. Phil looks at you, surprised and interested. He tilts his head, his expression clearly showing he's curious. Oh, you have a little thing of your own. What do you mean by that? Uh, I close my eyes and envision myself as a Lugia. And a few minutes later, light starts to surround me. There we go. Phil looks at me when you suddenly close my eyes. He wonders what's happening for a moment, only for his eyes to widen in shock when he sees the light appear around you. After a moment of stunned silence, Phil can only speak in a shocked and awe-filled voice. You're transforming into a Lugia? After another minute, I have fully turned into a Lugia. Yep. Tail's eyes widen and his mouth drops open slightly as you finish your transformation. He stares at you in complete shock and awe. He can't believe that he's looking at a human that can transform into a Lugia. After a few moments of complete stunned silence, Totodile speaks up again in still a shocked but amazed voice. How are you doing that? I got cursed months ago. But the curse kind of backfired and let me be able to transform into any Pokemon, any animal, or any mythical creature. There you go. Tails' expression still shows how utterly shocked and amazed he is by this revelation. He can't believe that you can actually transform into anything you want. He watches you with an expression of complete fascination and wonder. You said you can transform into any animal, mythical creature? Anything? Yes, as long as it's an animal, a Pokemon, or a mythical creature of some sort. Tail looks at you for a few minutes, utterly stunned by how incredibly powerful you really are. He suddenly has an idea. Anything you said? Anything at all? Yes. Is he gonna? No. Tail continues to look at you, and suddenly a slight, eager smile grows on his face. A moment later, he grins and says, "How about testing it?" Sure. Are you kidding me? Tail still smiles at your reply, clearly amused and slightly e- eager. Okay then, just do me a favor. Pick something unexpected. Unexpected? What would be unexpected to you? There we go. Toad thanks for a moment, still smiling. He then shrugs and smiles. Pick a Pokemon that you think would be the most surprising and unexpected for someone to see a human transform into. One that you don't think I would ever expect. May the Pokemon God Arceus. Hold on.